cold in London. I find it funny how London and cold seem to go hand in hand, but it's not always the case. Ask the guys who rent chairs to enjoy the sun. The thing is, I arrived a bit earlier than usual for work. My small apartment felt a bit suffocating, so I decided to leave. After all, the 1-hour commute would be a little quieter at that time in the morning. And since I didn't feel like coffee, I exited the opposite side of the subway station heading toward the park. Autumn was present, leaving its mark all around. The whirlwinds of leaves, the almost bare branches shaken by the wind, the crows tangled in their games. Yes, we were definitely deep into the hallway leading to the living room of winter. I picked a bench at random, perhaps the most solitary and distant one from the excited tourists constantly heading to Buckingham Palace. Surely a bench in the palace gardens longs for someone to sit on it, but at the very least, it will have to wait for spring or summer. Or perhaps for the Secret Service to decide it's safe, with no Elon Musk satellites in sight. After all, who wants to be immortalized on one of Elon's memory benches, or in some random Google Maps snapshot? Maybe a future researcher will one day find a photo of this park and see me sitting here with my handbag and this iPad, writing to you right now. Maybe a future Monet will also see me and immortalize me on a canvas depicting the customs of London in the first half of the century. It's nice to have free time because imagination takes us to where we might be in the future. And maybe, at this very moment, no satellite in sight will immortalize anyone or anything. Perhaps we're like that squirrel watching the passerby, thinking that today someone will take selfies of it, when in fact, no one is looking at the tree but rather at the swirl of leaves that seems to lead us into a trap. Well, enough with the conjecture. Mrs. Alice has an appointment first thing. I'll put the tablet in my bag and let the leaves accompany me to the gates of Green Park. My day begins.